What's up, everybody? We're here to talk about today's General Hospital episode. Um, Today's episode was good, pretty good episode. I liked it. Today was a good episode. Um, I love the scenes between Frisco, Felicia, and Mac. I like Mac being all jealous. So I guess the little teenage triangle isn't gonna be the only triangle this show is gonna do. But Frisco, Mac, and Felicia is like a famous, one famous GH triangle. Um, but yeah, but it's one of the show's famous triangles. But I like the fact that Mac actually is standing up for his woman. I like the fact that Mac was calling out Frisco on basically saying I was the one that raised Georgie and Dilly. Georgie and Dilly. I'm talking about Dilly. Maxie and Georgie. I was the one that raised them when you couldn't be found. Or when you didn't have the time to. But I love Max sticking up for himself and sticking up trying to fight for his woman. Um and from what I read, yeah, Mac will be fighting for Felicia. But it's gonna be a triangle. Will she be with Frisco or will she be with Mac? That will be the triangle. I love the scene in today's episode, the Maxie and Frisco scenes. I love those scenes today. Those great scenes. But yeah, but how Frisco even came to town is because Felicia was apparently off screen. Felicia has been calling Mac. Felicia called Mac and told him about Max. He told him that she was pregnant and all that. But yeah, it was that was I think that was good. That was some good little conversation going on there. Now let's talk about Lulu and Dante. Um, is it me or did Dante get a little jealous today when he said something like when Lulu was asking him how was his day? He said something like McBain gets all the fun. McBain has all the fun. Is it me? Was he Dante a little jealous that they didn't call him for this murder scene and all that? People have been voicing their opinions to me about this vampire stuff and this, according to like big time soap magazines and soap websites. They've been saying that um they've been saying that just keep watching. I'll tell fans is just keep watching. I don't know nothing, but I'm just gonna tell you what some of the soap like Daytime Confidential and Soap Central, ABC Soaps in Depth. They've been saying just keep watching it. I mean, it all makes sense in the end. Just keep watching. Just go on through the journey. But according to what I read on Soap Central message boards, some spoilers coming up and rumors coming up. Um, GH looking to have a very packed sweep. From what I'm hearing, well, I'll talk about that later on in this video. I'm gonna get today's episode out of the way. But yeah, is it me? Today, Dante kind of seemed like very jealous that he wasn't getting. They didn't give him the call to go investigate on this murder. That McBain's working on this murder. He says something like McBain has all the fun. But anyway, I loved him and Lulu hit the sheets today, and one of these rumors actually has to do with Lulu too. That I'm gonna bring to you guys' attention. But yeah, say him and Lulu hit the sheets today. They had a little fun, quick little sex scene. And let's talk about Michael and Star. I want to know why the hell Star celebrating by sending her daddy to jail. She's celebrating by sending Todd to jail. But anyway, I don't know what they're gonna do with these characters. I have the slightest idea as to what they're gonna do with those characters. John, Todd, and Star, because apparently Friday will be Michael Easton, Roger Howarth, and Kristen Austin's last day at GH for its taping as those characters. But we don't know what they're gonna do because what I'm hearing, Prospect Park wants to share those characters. That ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna let you know that right now. That's not gonna happen. With those three actors playing those characters, that's not gonna happen. Now, unless Prospect Park is gonna recast. Prospect Park does plan to recast if none of this work out. They do plan to recast those characters, but I'm saying this that with those three performers playing those characters, that's not gonna happen. They're not gonna be sharing those characters with them playing them. That's not gonna happen. So that's why I was saying yesterday that I have a feeling that they're gonna bring those actors on as new characters. That's just what I hear. But anyway, and I'm gonna say this. I know there was a speaking of Michael and Star, there was a big debate on Twitter yesterday that involved not yesterday. It was Sunday. I just found out about it yesterday. I was so engulfed in the Super Bowl yesterday. I didn't really get on Twitter much, but I was so engulfed on the Super Bowl Sunday. And I also was at a party Sunday for the Super Bowl. But apparently people were calling Kristen Alderson a homewrecker. I'm not calling her a homewrecker because we all know her and Chad Duell recently annulled his marriage, and I just I'm not calling her a homewrecker. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I do believe something may be going on between her and Chad Duell. I mean, because if you guys check out any of their YouTube videos, and they're always tweeting each other, and they're always going at with with each other, something. I mean, to me, I'm not saying she's no homewrecker because I'm just going by what Chad Duell said. Chad Duell said he annulled his marriage because he felt they were his, well, I guess ex-wife were too young and they weren't ready and they rushed into it, but. A lot of people were calling Kristen and tweeting. People were seriously tweeting Kristen Alderson, calling her a homewrecker. Now that's something I would never do. I would never bash anybody. I don't bash these actors. I'm not a basher. I will bash a character you play, but I won't bash you in real life. Just like I'm not that person. I don't bash people in real. I don't bash people. Because I'm gonna say this. I wasn't there, but there's no denying. You can see where people make those accusations, but I'm not gonna make those accusations. I'm not gonna call her a homewrecker. But anyway. Moving on, I will say she was looking good in that pink Victoria's Secret bra, that her attire she had on during that sex scene. She was looking good as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you. She was looking good as hell in my opinion. But anyway, moving on. The three amigos: Todd, Heather, and Lucy. When Todd and Heather were talking to Kevin and act like they were damn cops, that shit kind of had me rolling today. That had me rolling. So I was basically calling Lucy a lunatic, calling her a psycho and whatnot, and how he was trying to use his cop voice. That was funny to me. That had me rolling. And when Heather knocked it. I guess it's like she had got a plan or something, knocked the hell out and knocked Kevin in the back of the head and knocked him out. And Lucy was like, "Well, you didn't have to knock him out." And when Lucy had those keys dangling in front of Todd, and Todd just grabbed them. But that was pretty funny. I live for those scenes. Those scenes were very humorous today. But and Lucy was saying something like said to Kevin, "I'm sorry, but Doc, I'm sorry, but I gotta go kill Caleb. Caleb's out there. I gotta go kill him." But anyway, and from what I hear about this vampire storyline, they want you to think vampires are real. They basically want you to think with this storyline. They want you to think, are vampires real in this universe, or are they fake? Or is it a figment of Lucy's imagination, or are they really real? I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, I love those scenes today. Those were some good scenes today. Now let's talk about what else happened on today's Maxie and Dr. Britt. Dr. Britt is going to use Maxie to help her bring down Sabrina. I'm like, well, y'all please leave this not Maxie, Britt. And she was basically blackmailing Maxie. She was going to tell Lulu and Dante that baby is not biologically theirs, that it's Spinelli and Maxie's, if Maxie doesn't help her out. I'm like, and I also found out yesterday that the actress that plays Britt, she's been put on contract. I personally thought she was already on contract, but apparently it was news yesterday that she's been put on contract. I personally, in my humblest, honest opinion, I like the actress. She's doing a great job in the role because she's making you hate the character. She's doing her job right, but on the other hand, not really feeling the character Britt. I mean, I like the actress, but I'm not really feeling the character. And since she's on contract, not unless they're gonna flesh her character out more, or try to redeem her character and whatnot, which I don't think, from what I'm hearing about some upcoming storylines, will be very hard to do. But anyway, she's been put on contract. Congratulations to her. I mean, I'm happy for the actress. She's got put on contract. I thought she was already on contract. I think she was already on contract, but they're just like they're just announcing it. Somebody else I also found out was on contract, which I did not know. I didn't know the actor that plays Rafe was on contract. I did not. I didn't know that. I didn't know they had him on contract. I don't understand why they putting him in this TJ and Molly storyline. I'm trying to make this triangle when he's on contract, and neither one of the two actors that played TJ and Molly are even on contract. I don't know why they're doing that way. But hey, out of all the newbies that are on contract, all of them are on contract except for Ellie. Anyway, moving on. But yeah, I'm interested. I will say I'm kind of interested in seeing what Dr. Britt and Maxie are gonna try to do to Sabrina. I don't want them to try to hurt the girl or nothing, but I'm interested in seeing, intrigued to see what she's gonna try to do. But anyway, speaking of Sabrina, Olivia had me rolling today when she saw her. She had a vision, which has me also intrigued, because Olivia's visions tend to always mean something. And most of her visions are being very correct. They either been correct or they mean something. So my question is, what does all this mean? What does it mean for? I mean, I don't understand. That's just my opinion. I don't understand. She saw Sabrina and Patrick, Sabrina and Steve all in the shower, sexing it up and whatnot. But that's what I'm trying to figure out. What did that vision mean? What is this vision? What Olivia has, excuse me. When Olivia has visions, I'm constantly keep trying to figure out what do they mean. But anyway, I'm interested in seeing what this means. And they were sitting there talking, and Patrick was sitting there telling Sabrina, and well, first of all, Olivia confronted Sabrina, basically telling her to stay away from Mama. And we all know, like, they lied and said she had a Elizabeth and all them lied and said that she had a crush on Steve, and Steve said, yeah, she did have a crush on me, but it's over now. But anyway, Patrick was sitting there telling Sabrina that he seriously doesn't think he's ready to date yet, and he's probably gonna. And next time he's ready to date, he's gonna be somebody. It's not gonna be with somebody he works with. So that kind of ruins Sabrina's chances in a way. And I really just wish they just bring somebody on for Sabrina. Maybe this new black doc intern they're bringing on, maybe he can be for Sabrina, because they do have a casting call out for African American or mixed race, which tends to make me think it's gonna be Tom Hardy Jr. That's just me. Maybe they can bring him on for Sabrina. Anyway, let's move on. That's really about all the gist of what really happened on today's episode. Anyway, like I said, I like today's episode. I'm trying to see if I'm leaving anything out. That little whipped cream fight Michael and Star had Liz stuff seemed kind of fun. I wouldn't mind being part of one of those. That did seem kind of fun. Anyway, now let's get on to some of these future storylines / rumors. Apparently, there are 4 more returns on the way. We don't know what these returns but I'm hearing one of them will be a resurrected Cassadine. That makes me think. Is Stefan coming back to General Hospital? Because I mean, I know he's supposed to be dead, and there's a lot of Cassadines supposed to be dead, but they say it's a resurrected Cassadine. That makes me think is Stefan, since Stephen Nichols is not at Young and Restless anymore, and I haven't heard anything about him going to Days of Our Lives. I know, and also according to Soap Central, there are another big behind the scenes bomb will come out this week. Either this week or next week. And what they mean by behind the scenes bomb is I don't understand. I don't know what they mean by that. It has something to do with casting? Somebody's getting let go. Somebody major is getting let go, or they're bringing somebody back, or something like that, or is I don't know what this is. Let me know what you guys think that could be. If they say another, or somebody's leaving the show, like I said, somebody's either leaving the show, or a big time veteran is coming back to the show that you would least expect to come back, or something like that. I don't know. It says a behind the scenes bombshell, and I don't know. It doesn't have anything to do with Prospect Park or whatnot. I don't know. But that we'll have to just wait and see. But anyway, some of these upcoming storylines look pretty interesting. I'm loving the ones that, if you just go on Soap Central's message boards, there's something called a spoilers and rumors. This is a post called Spoilers and Rumors. Go to General Hospital's message board on Soap Central. You should be able to look at that if you haven't already. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about today's episode. Let me know what you guys think about Frisco being back. Let me know who you guys pulling for in the Frisco, Felicia, and Mac triangle. Let me know who you guys are. You Team Mac? Are you Team Frisco? Anyway, let me know what you guys think about in the comment section. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. This is Dominic checking out. Peace. God bless. And I'm out.